So first thing we're going to go over is we're going to start with his feet. His feet need to be in a power position, shoulder width here. Very good. Second we're going to focus on is his grip. His grip needs to be thumb length from the groove. Good. Now grab the bar. Grab the bar. Good. When he grabs the bar now, anytime we're doing this warm up or anytime we're doing the Olympic movements here, we want to cock his wrist back. Cock the wrist back. Squeeze this way. Good. Now squeeze your shoulder blades back, your chest out. Excellent. So this is going to get you nice and tight here so we can have a good transfer of power from our hamstrings all the way through our body. First thing he's going to do is an RDL for 5 reps. Shoulder blades back. I'm going to put all the pressure on my heels and put nothing on my toes. Put your butt back, shoulder blades back. Good. Very good. So right when you don't need to go all the way down, Rambo, that's a great point. So right about here, once he breaks that point in his hip, you come right back up. Good. Back up. Excellent. That's 1. Curl those wrists, shoulder blades back. 2. Good. 3. All the pressure on the heels, toes up. Sitting back. Good. Make sure your knees are never going over your toes here. Shoulders are covering the bar. Back up. Just getting a good hip hinge right there. Next, after 5 reps, it's going to do a high pull. So here, shoulder blades back, cover the bar. Once the bar gets right above the kneecap, shoulder blades back, I want you to big jump shrug and get extended and get your hips all the way through. I'm going to end up on my toes, back down. I'm going to say consistently, make sure your shoulders cover the bar. So that's when I can really load up my hips and use my hamstring power. Shoulder blades back here, load up the bar, big jump shrug, fast and aggressive, 5 reps. Go. Remember, I'm coming all the way up, all the way up. High pull, shrug high. Good. 1. Up. 2. Excellent. Sitting back, heels up. 3. Good. Up. 4. 1 more. Up. 5. Excellent. Next thing we're going to do here is we're going to do a hang pull. So we just loaded up our hips again. We did the same exact movement. Now my shoulder blades are covering the bar, big jump shrug, and now I'm just going to drive my elbows through. Bow's a great example. About 50 to 70% of people have, poor flexion in our wrist, so we can't drive our elbow all the way through. We do a lot of little stretches with that. I'll show you, but the main thing we're going to focus on now is when he does drive his elbows through, boom, and lands in a squat position, he's going to pause for 1,000 and work on his flexion in his elbow by raising his wrist up, putting that bar in his throat. So don't get frustrated if you can't get your elbows all the way through. About 60 to 70% of all kids have that issue. But this is one of those adjustments that we make to fix that. So, Bo, I want to see you cover, big jump shrug, drive your elbows through. Good. And I want you to stand up with it. He doesn't have to drop that low yet. You're actually better at the wrist flexion. Here, hold for 1,000 and reset. So the main goal here, Bo, watch here, is I'm doing the same thing I just did for my high pull. Big jump shrug high, and I just want to see you drive your wrist through and land in a quarter squat, okay? Another. Up. Nice. Elbows through, good. You want to work on not getting your knees over your toes, straight up and down a little bit more. Good. Another. That's 2. Shoulder blades back. Grab the bar. Just a high pull, drive those elbows through. There you go. Good. That's 3. Another. There we go. Wrist back. Heels up. Good. Here. Come up. Come up. Good. Step back up. And up. Good. Stay there. Stand up with it. Good. Now reposition your feet. His feet should be in squat position. Bow's a little bit bowed up a little bit there. Let's get your elbows up. I'm going to sit back. So now he's got a good stretch in his wrist a little bit. I want to sit back in the front squat for 5 reps. Sit back in the heels, shoulder blades back. Nice. Work on that depth. Sit all the way down there. All the way down. Pause for it. Pause for it. Good. Up. Nice. Get your shoulder blades back. Elbows are up. Good flexion. Keep sitting on those heels. Good. Drive. So he's sitting on his heels, outside of his foot. And up, nice. Last one here now, we're going to do a push press. So you can let the bar, just make sure the bar's on your shoulders, get your whole hand on the bar. Whether you have to let it down or not, good. Reposition if you have to. Grab your bar on your shoulders. Good. Rest is going to do a slight dip on his heels and the outside of his feet. So it's just going to be here. Toes can be pointed a little bit outward, Bo. Dip, quarter dip, drive your head all the way through, reset. Okay? Go ahead. Bar there. Good. Quarter dip. Big jump shrug. Boom. Good. Reset. This is key right here is resetting. I don't want to see jack right down and up, down and up, down and up. Reset. Dip. And up. Good. 2. Excellent. Heels outside of the knees. Good. Good. Another dip. Big drive. Big drive. Big drive. Drive. Good. One more. In the heat. Dip.